talking about here. We need to be very careful when we go out there and say Nigeria is a rich country.
Yes.
Right? We say Nigeria is a rich country. At the same time, Nigeria is a country, like you rightly said, where just 3 human beings, rich people, are richer than 83 million people put together. Last year, we raised an alarm that about 19.5 million Nigerians were facing acute food poverty,
crisis.
Food shortage.
Yeah.
Now, Food and Agriculture Organization has come up and said the figure has increased to 25 million.
Yes.
Nigeria is a country where we have about 20 million children out of school. Nigeria is a country where about 6 out of every 10 Nigerians do not have access to quality primary health care services. How are we the big brother in Africa? How are we the giant of Africa? So these are the issues we are talking about. The rich are getting stupendously rich. The poor are getting poorer. We say the government has got to come in and just look at what's your analogy. In the last 2 years, between December 2019 and December 2021, Nigerian billionaires increased their wealth by as much as a third. They didn't just increase their wealth. How do these billionaires get their money?
Wealth, yes. I was coming to that.
Now, they don't get their wealth are not earned. They are unearned wealth. These are wealth you get on investments, on capitals, and everything. And how do they get that? While there was COVID-19, the rich people were the ones who were in charge of the medicaments, the pharmaceuticals. So there was a windfall. They made billions while you and I, people were losing their jobs, they were losing their source of livelihoods. And as we are coming out of the pandemic, the prices of food skyrocketed and the price of energy skyrocketed. And the companies started making huge profits again. And when they make these huge profits, some of them even double their profits. And these profits, when they make it, over 80% of it are now plugged back to their rich shareholders. These are money they make at the back of you and I, the bottom 99% out of our mystery, right? And now we are saying that, why can't we just do something a little bit innovative, especially back home in Nigeria? We say we are our brother's keepers. Yes, there has been a windfall of a third. They were billionaires and multi-billionaires before this problem started. So they are not going to be poor. So what are we saying? We want, Oxfam is advocating that that windfall or that immediate or sudden money that has driven millions of people into poverty, let's just tax it about 60%. Just that windfall alone, that third. We'll get money from it, then we will now go a little bit step further and said, okay, let's now introduce an annual wealth tax in Nigeria. If you have up to $5 billion, we tax you 2% annually. If you have over about $50 million, we tax you 3%. Very small. If you have about $1 billion, we put 5%. Nigeria will be making $3.2 billion minimum from that alone. And the windfall tax, I talked about initially, if we tax that one, we get billions of dollars from that again, right? And again, we have to tighten the other loopholes, the tax incentives that we give to the multi-millionaires and the billionaires. There is a myth that when you give tax breaks to billionaires, probably they will now have the enabling environment, they'll be able to work very well, make more money,
more jobs,
and bring the more money and